Hey, did you know that Saitama always wasn't strong? There was a time where One Punch Man happened to be quite weak, but eventually he became the superhero we all knew and loved. But did you know there was another stage, another step where Saitama would go from a normal human all the way to a god? That's what we're going to show in today's video. This is Saitama. Take a look. He looks fantastic. This was made using the WebTabs unit creator, and this is normal human Saitama. This is One Punch Man before he even took one step towards becoming a superhero. A simple, mortal, easily destroyed One Punch Man. The poor guy. But eventually, guys, in this video, we're going to turn him into a god. I think what I like most about these One Punch Man, the mortal ones, is that they're so easy to kill. They're just cannon fodder. These poor guys. Oh, look, Saitama's put on a little bit of weight. You need to do your 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and all those exercises you do to become Saitama, because you're looking a little thick to be a fit superhero. That's so funny. Let's move on to the next stage of Saitama's journey into becoming a god. This is Saitama once he's begun his training. He's a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, a little bit more durable, but not quite at the level of his superpower self, even though apparently one of his legs is a peg leg. Did you lose a leg in a battle, Saitama, before you became a superhero? I mean, eventually it kind of grows back to normal, but now this Saitama can take a beating. He's a bit more durable, and he's able to punch his enemies, even if they're riding on top of him. Saitama needs to stand up, and Saitama is still defeated by these simple squires. This version of Saitama is better. He's improved, he's stronger, he's begun his training, he's not easily killed, but he's still not at superhero level. Superhero level is coming very soon, and eventually after that, we will get to god level. I know you're very excited to see god level Saitama. But these strong Saitamas are actually doing a pretty good job. Once you have enough of them, they do deal enough damage to defeat these squires with their simple punches. And as you can see, a horde of Saitamas, even if their eyes are a little messed up, are able to beat this group of squires. Now this Saitama might be a bit more surprising, a bit more powerful. He has done even more training, become even stronger in the ways of being One Punch Man, and he should be able to comfortably defeat all of these squires with Saitama, please don't embarrass me right now. I told him you were stronger. There you go. This Saitama is much better. Now, he's not invincible. This isn't even Saitama at his full superhero strength. This is just really good Saitama. Superhero Saitama is coming, and then eventually, God Saitama. Even though he looks phenomenally happy beating up all these hoplites. This is Saitama almost before the manga. So remember in the manga, he was very powerful and able to defeat pretty much everything. This is just before that moment. He's not quite there, but he's very, very close. This Saitama is more powerful with a beautiful giant punch dealing all of this damage. These Saitamas were easily able to destroy these hoplites. So as you can see, the Saitamas can still die. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you superhero level Saitama. This is the Saitama strength level from the manga, from the anime. What you would expect. He's going to come in here with a lot more speed, deflecting bullets and absolutely decimating everything nearby. Strong punches, barely breaking a sweat. This is the Saitama you're used to seeing. But we're not done yet. If you think this is the strongest Saitama available, you just wait and see. When it comes to Toadacre Battle Simulator, this is the Saitama we have seen before. Exceptionally powerful, even though he's able to be harpooned. You know, I wouldn't allow Saitama to be harpooned, but they are able to come through here and decimate entire armies without barely breaking a sweat. This is the Saitama, the One Punch Man we all know and love. The next one is Saitama's journey to the beginnings of becoming a powerful god. He's just starting to understand the next level, almost a Super Saiyan 1 level of Saitama. If you can imagine that, if you can picture that in your head, what would happen if Saitama figured out how to become a Super Saiyan? That's what we're going to see in the next tier, the next level of One Punch Man. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the almost god Saitama, staring at this massive army of Westerners. This massive army, look at the glowing beacon of light, the Saitama, the One Punch Man, who is beginning to understand what it means to be a god. This is almost there, but not quite. There's one more level. If there's a Super Saiyan 1, there's a Super Saiyan God coming up very soon. Let's see what this level of Saitama can do to this army of Westerners. Moving in, big strong punches. He's actually much faster than the original Saitama. Still on the ground, still able to be skewered by the cactuses. Did you see that? His torso has cactus needles inside of it. I've lost sight of Saitama. He's hiding in amongst... There you go. Now you can kind of see the cactuses, the needles in his torso, but he doesn't care, though he seems to be almost stuck on that cactus unit, able to deflect all the bullets being shot at him because he is so close to being a god. He is nearly immortal, not perfectly immortal. He does take damage. He is capable of dying, but this Saitama has no qualms about defeating all these units. He does have a beautiful dodge ability, a jump ability, and then a powerful ground pound. The kind of punch you'd expect One Punch Man to have, the kind of punch you would expect Saitama to have as he goes and dangles and fights. Oh my god, where did that unit go? I lost sight of that one unit and now he's back here killing all the dead eyes. Just a couple units left. Nearly God Saitama. Super Saiyan 1 Saitama. I just want to see this for my own use. I want to see 5 of these just blow through all of these units. Look at that. That is insane. I still can't believe he's actually skewered. Usually Saitama's like impenetrable, right? You can't stab him. You can't affect him with anything. But in this game, there's no way to make these units immune to that kind of a stabbing, which is too bad. This poor cactus unit is the derpiest cactus unit I have ever seen. I love him so much. Oh, you just killed the derpy one. I think that's him. Way over there in the distance, that dot on the screen, that was the amazing cactus unit. And he's gone. And a horse went flying across the screen. And another horse and another unit. My god, the strength of their totally normal punches is something to behold. You can see these units going flying across the screen in each and every direction. Hold on, there's 3 Saitamas. Wasn't there 5? Oh, there's one over there taking a nap. Oh, hey, napping Saitama, you should be... This Saitama's dead. I told you these ones are not immortal because they are not gods. Now, we're going to take a look at the god tier Saitama. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Super Saiyan god equivalent of Saitama. This is the god tier One Punch Man. And he has some tricks up his sleeve. He's not just a simple punchy punch unit. He can do some special things. And we're going to show you what god tier Saitama can do against these poor little peasants. Because, you know, I have to do peasants because we have to, like, start the fight low. And eventually, I want to make the god tier Saitama fight the Dark Peasant, the Super Peasant, and all those units. And see which is more powerful, my god tier Saitama or the best units in tabs. So now god tier Saitama, as you can see, he can fly because he is a god now. He does have god powers. And as such, he should be able to fly. And once he lands a punch, Saitama, stop toying with your food. Stop toying with your food. And that beautiful white explosion kills the entire army. Now I'm going to take control of God Saitama. I am going to toy with my food and then move in and just have a beautiful punch. Oh my god, that is amazing. Now when Saitama lands a punch on a unit, it is very, very powerful. However, the explosion, I cannot actually adjust the damage of that explosion. So the punch deals a bunch of damage. The explosion deals normal damage. So in that case, we come down to a pretty simple test. Can I one punch a giant? If I just go like this, and as you can see, I absolutely decimated the giant. I hit the giant so hard, you can see through his body. He is contorting to such a degree. There are broken parts of his body. You can see inside of him. That's how strongly he was punched by God Saitama. Now we have God Saitama versus a tank. And can I just... Wow, he's fast. That tank is really fast. Oh my god. Okay, tank, get away from me. Let me one punch the tank, exploding it into purple pieces, multiple pieces in every single direction. Look, here's the body of the tank, all the wheels, the parts blown apart by God tier Saitama. Oh my god. Hey, It's the god of lightning, Thor himself. Can I just come on over and say hello to Thor? Hi, that's a beautiful, cute little hammer you have. Oh, you think the hammer deals damage? You think you can affect God Saitama? What if I just gave you a very casual, simple punch? Boom. Thor, there's Mjolnir left on the ground. What happened to Thor? Where did he go? Hold on, there's something in the ground. Is that Thor's foot? There's his foot. That's Thor's foot sticking out of the ground, guys. How did Thor get over here from that punch? Oh, now we've got the super boxer. All right, here, come here. Give me your best punch. Give me your best shot. Oh, not a bad punch. Very good. This super boxer is actually pretty strong and dealing a tiny little bit of damage to One Punch Man. So, Mr. Boxer, can I return the favor? Oh, I missed. Yo, Saitama, you have one job. Hit the super boxer. Saitama, hit the super boxer. I missed. I punched the ground and I missed the super boxer. Hey, come here and get punched. Now we're talking. Finally, once we connected with the punch, you can see the god tier Saitama in there amongst all the light energy, the god power he punched with. And if I was, hold on, there's a footprint. That's a glove. That's the boxer's glove, and there's another glove footprint. So where's the sun? There's a glove. One of the super boxer's gloves are knocked off. But where's the super? Oh, there it is. Hey, you don't look so good. What happened to your leg? Now the question I want the answer to. Saitama versus the Dark Peasant God Saitama, who can deflect all those bullets, and if I move in close enough, let go of Saitama. I'm a god. Let me down. Let me down. Let me down. We did it. We did it. We actually managed to punch the Dark Peasant. I mean, it was a bit difficult to get into because he kept grabbing onto us with these dark hands of God, but we managed to land a totally normal punch on the Dark Peasant and defeat him. God Saitama is even stronger. Now, this is the fight I'm very curious about because we all know the Super Peasant is technically stronger than the Dark Peasant. Can the Super Peasant be defeated by God tier Saitama? Here we go. The fight of the century. Saitama versus Super Peasant. Super Peasant sent Saitama flying. If Saitama can land a punch, maybe, just maybe, Saitama was shoved through the ground. That's cheating. I'm going to take control of Saitama and see if I can land a punch. I did it. I landed a punch. I landed a punch on the Super Peasant. Who did he get knocked into the ground? Did I punch him so hard I blasted him into oblivion? Ladies and gentlemen, the God Saitama is the most powerful unit in the game.